Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys.
We have loud. And that's Sami.
You guys, I feel like, are too young for this reference. We're at an 11.
Okay.
You got to bring it to like a 7.
Yeah.
So you're not a fan of the intro? Why don't you try to say, hey, yo, I'm Sami.
I'm Sami.
I'm Sami?
Hey.
I think it's questionary.
All right,
I think questionary is the best way to go.
Welcome to the podcast, Sammy. How you doing today?
Fantastic.
That's what
I have a busy day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here in beautiful Dayton, Ohio.
What you got going on
for a
today?
podcast. Everything. All the time. Wrestling Revolver, TNA. You just hanging out playing Nintendo. It's all
Oh, shit. What you
wrapped
playing?
up into one thing.
What you playing?
I'm not playing Nintendo. I just say that because it's a basketball reference that no one has ever understood in the history of ever. Seen basketball?
I love basketball.
Yo, there's a line at the very beginning of that movie where they go in, they are making fun of this guy. They went to high school. He's like, what are you doing? Hanging out playing Nintendo still? And he's like, oh, I'm a doctor. And they're like, what are you doing? And they're like, you know, just hanging out playing Nintendo. I have dropped that reference in my life 30 fucking times. No one understands.
Talking about Squee?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's the very beginning of the movie where they're going to the party where they.
That's right.
basketball.
That's right.
And I think it's funny. But no, lately I've been playing this game called Iron Meat.
Iron meat. It's a whole lot of meat.
Yo, I've been real big into retro side scrollers again, that like Contra type games. And they released this one that came out a couple months ago called Iron Meat. That's like a straight up retro new age gameplay side scroller. It's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. I haven't played that. Have you guys played that?
No.
The name got me hooked. The name got me hooked. Like I randomly saw it one day advertised on Twitch. Someone was playing it. And I was like,
Dire Meat?
yeah, that seems like something. It's also a frustrating game. It's the type of game where you'll go to a level, and if you die, you restart. Like it's not like there's no save, there's no checkpoints. It just keeps going and going. It's a game where you die, and you lose a couple lives, and you automatically go restart level, and you may have to play a level 30, 40 times. The main boss on the last level, I played for 3 days straight trying to beat it.
Damn.
3 days.
Jesus.
Upsetting.
Yeah. All right.
Upsetting amount of time.
It's like a full restart, like Crash Bandicoot type shit.
Not a full. It's a restart of the level. But
Okay.
Dude, some of the levels are, even if you didn't get touched, are 23 minutes of side scrolling. And you get 15 lives per level.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
But you know, going in the end of each level, there's going to be a boss, and it's like you lose 3 lives up front. You're like, oh, I'm restarting this shit. Like, there's no chance. Like, there's parts in that I'm going to lose no matter what.
Now, is the feeling that you get after beating the boss after 3 days, is it worth the 3 days you put into it?
I cried when I beat Mario Brothers 3
my
for the
God.
first time as a kid.
Real game over.
I feel really old because I feel like you guys never got to feel the original Mario Brothers 3 hitting that end screen. Great time. Why you looking? You're the the second oldest one here.
Huh? No, I'm not.
Who is?
That guy over there. Why are we pointing fingers? Why are we pointing fingers, fellas?
How old are you?
31.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
We there.
So, Sammy, tell the people about yourself for those who may not know you.
I'm not meaning to seem like a egotistical asshole. I feel like most people that watch this podcast are going to know who I am. Former TNA World Champion.
Come on now.
I've wrestled for every major company on the planet. And I run questionably the best independent wrestling company on the planet today, the Wrestling Revolver.
Hey, it did
See, you
numbers.
slap when it's real.
I will say every Revolver show I've ever gone to has been a fantastic time.
It's an experience.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up going to the Dayton shows for Ring of Honor. And those shows weren't just good wrestling, it was an experience. I want our shows to be like a rock concert. I want our shows to be a buffet of professional wrestling where it's not just one style. There's hardcore, there's technical, there's comedy, there's a little bit for everyone.
Okay.
This is what the Attitude Era was. And we all bitch that like bring back the Attitude Era.
Oh, yeah.
But then when we bring back the Attitude Era, people get upset.
Dude,
It feels attitude-y. Absolutely. And I love that. I love that for sure.
the last Revolver show, was that like the bloodiest match you guys have ever had?
Bro, the bloodiest match in Revolver history. We've had some crazy matches to the point I felt technically uncomfortable. Your boy, Pledge.
Not mine.
Not his boy
Yo,
anymore.
you brought
Fuck
him
Pledge.
up. Still your boy. One of my favorite moments of my entire time running Wrestling Revolver. He After the match, he's like all smiling, kind of like floating around. People's like, you need to go check on him. I don't think he's okay. I was like, no, he's fine. That's just him. Like, he's okay. And he's like, how do I look? I was like, you look really cool, dude. Like, you look awesome. He's like, show me a picture. And I showed him, like, I took a picture and showed it to him. And audibly, he went, like, I had like a panic attack. And Tussle randomly caught a clip of that when I was looking through all the clips of the promos today. Of that exact moment, it'll go on my gravestone.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. It's my favorite moment in the entire time I've been a promoter.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it got pretty crazy at the last show.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. It got a little crazier than, for my taste, at least. It turned into a Terrifier movie, Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, it became a Terrifier movie at one point. Caden, your boy, you were no-showed your boys, dude.
Blame Allegiant. Blame the Dominican Republic. I got stuck and I couldn't make it out, man. I'm never flying Allegiant ever again.
Your boy Caden had a way better match, way easier match.
I saw the blood.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I can't say it was
He
easier
got thrown
for
in
him.
that. He was not planning on that.
I know. I feel terrible for not being there once again. I haven't wrestled in Dayton since like fucking July.
Not me.
That's
all you, baby.
I understand. So
I tried to book you.
I know you did.
He's too big. He's going to New Japan. He's going to AAA in Mexico. He's on the road all the time.
Big things over here.
You big leaguing us now, brother?
I'm sorry.
All right.
No, but I do think this is the first podcast since Brent Oakley's officially a married man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Is that right?
Sure
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think he's mad at me about that, though.
Huh?
I wasn't able to come to his wedding because we had a Revolver show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He big leagued me.
I didn't big league you.
All this big league.
Damn. Big
Exactly.
I've been invited to a lot of weddings in my time, and I've went to one. Brian Cage and Melissa Santos. It's the only wedding I've went to in the past like 8 years. Because A, not a big fan of weddings. B, had shit to do. Like,
That's fair.
I have like missed my own wedding of my first marriage. For wrestling shows, but we ain't getting into that, brother. That's a different time. That's when the cameras are on.
That's all right. That's all right.
What's your beef with weddings?
Fucking boring, dude.
You don't like
Can
the-
we swear on this? I forgot.
Yeah, you can swear.
Yeah, you can say what you want.
They're fucking boring. They're really bad. They make me feel awkward because I know what it feels like to have everyone looking at you like that. And it's like, no one wants to fucking be here. Like, I wish weddings were a surprise. I wish we went to a wedding, we're all dressed up, and we're like, oh, we're going to sit through this. And then, you know what? The reception will be fun. We'll deal with this. But then we get to the wedding, and they're like, hey, guys, false alarm, we're already married. And like a curtain raises up and there's a band playing. and the caterers start bringing out food and it becomes a great party. That's what I wish every wedding was.
Hey, well, I had a great time at your wedding, by the way. I just wanted to
Oh,
let you
yeah.
know
Oh,
that,
fantastic
it was
I
fun.
appreciate it. I had fun.
It's not you.
It's me.
It's not you at all.
All right.
Look, but I will say, I got an earful for my wife. If we did not have a Revolver show, I would have been at your wedding.
All right. No, I appreciate
100% would have been at your wedding.
I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll take that with me. That would be on my gravestone.
I just see the image of Sami Callihan dancing at a wedding. You know what I mean?
Bro, I got a fucking rug.
You-
Bro has a sweet sea walk.
Oh, is that right?
Bro, there's a clip. There's a clip that went viral from WrestleCon Super Show a couple years ago. We had this. It was me, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, a bunch of people. Your bro killed it in the dance portion.
Okay.
Hell of a sea
I gotta
walk.
see that. I gotta
Yeah,
see that.
I
I gotta
listen,
see that.
We got 3 cameras set up
You
right
know?
here. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Bro, I'm too sweaty right
All right,
now.
that's all right. That's all right.
Hey, perfect time. You're
I'm
already
feeling
sweating.
chubby. I have a damn blanket over my belly right now.
That's okay.
Got a
get
pair of
I get it.
We could play
I
Not
use my
Like Us
belt.
and the Crip Walk happen.
I feel uncomfortable in my skin right now. Bro.
Brent,
I broke my damn leg and I got fat. I get it. It sucks.
Yeah, that was a gruesome injury. I remember that.
Don't dive. Hurts.
If you can't die, don't die.
Bro, I heard you're really athletic.
You know, listen, I can show you a few things. That's all I'm saying. You know, whatever.
Bro, bust out sweet 630 to the outside and you and AJ Francis' match.
Wouldn't go that far, but you know.
I think you can hit it.
Yeah, I'll try. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want me to hit a 630? I'll go for it.
If you can do it.
All right, you might lose 2 of your.
I'm
people, but-
naming the January Revolver shows after the VYBE Guys, so I think we need a 6:30.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
Put it out in the comments right now.
Jared gets a 6:30 on
Does
the show.
Jared hit a 6:30?
I don't even know if I
at
can
the
do
show?
I don't even know if I can do a 180. But you know what?
I have faith in you.
All right, thank you.
You can
I appreciate
try.
it.
You can do a damn 180.
You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Yo, Brent. So on the last podcast, we didn't say what you came out to in your wedding. I want you to
If I even find out you did one of those John Cena weddings,
No,
This is
not
an
not John
issue.
Cena. Would never do that.
Can we play it? Is it going to get copyrighted if we play it? I feel like if
It's on YouTube, but I don't know.
okay.
Anyway, I'll just say it.
Sure.
I came out to a piano version of Roman Reigns' theme song,
the one.
and I had everyone acknowledge me.
Everyone did acknowledge him. When
It
he
was-
dapped me up, he goes, wait. What did you say? You
I'm getting mad. I'm getting so mad right now.
I dapped up Brandon, and I whispered in his ear, and I said, I get the last laugh, motherfucker.
I let him have it. It was his wedding day. Whatever.
Yeah.
Where your championship at, by the way?
You know, I'll just
He knows his time is coming up
Yo,
soon.
by the way, we got to talk about championships. I watched one of you guys' episode a couple days ago where this man ended the entire episode getting this attitude because everyone treats him like shit, apparently. Everyone's mean to him. You're the meanest of all of them.
is that right?
Talk to him.
You're
Talk
so
to him.
mean.
Is that right?
You are so
How
mean.
am I mean? I think I'm the nicest one in this room, actually.
Yo, bro, I saw what you said to AJ Francis online. You're mean.
Well,
You are damn mean,
am I
bro.
being mean if I'm being mean to a mean person? I don't know if that makes
These
me
are your
mean.
friends.
nah,
You're
nah,
so
man.
mean to them.
Yeah, why did I get singled out for my championship, by the way?
You already know how I feel about that bullshit.
This is mine. This is Blua.
You already know.
By the way, on my dime for Wrestling Revolver, we have a really good cinematographer, Tussle. One time, I'm looking through the Revolver clips, and I see clips of this fucking belt, bro.
Oh, did you really?
I'm like, I'm not putting that on my clips. Like, this is for your own damn well-being.
Yeah, I took that bitch to Iowa one time.
Hey,
Did you really?
I did, yeah, when I was champion.
That's prestigious.
But I do like that it's the curved version of the big gold belt.
Yes.
Because as a kid, we didn't get those. We got that shitty flat version that you thought was cool. Not cool.
Not cool.
At all. That then every terrible indie company on the planet had for
Oh,
8
yeah.
years after that as their world title.
That thing's a beauty right there.
I mean, whatever.
I've seen
Big champion
things.
over
It,
there.
it is, but you know, whatever.
You know, listen, you say that I'm mean, but I think I'm just standing up for myself personally. I think that's
No,
okay.
I feel like you're a lot like AJ Francis, to be honest.
Oh, is that right?
You can give it, you can give it, you can give it, but as soon as you start taking it, I feel like you start getting upset.
First
Look,
of
I'm
all-
not trying to start fighting. I like you.
Okay, no, I like you too.
You have great
just,
hair.
Just do me a favor.
I'm a big fan.
Don't compare me to AJ Francis again. Please. Please. We're not going to do that on this podcast. Is compare me to the.
What has this happened before? Is
know
this
if
like
it's
a sore subject?
No. It's just, he's been talking crazy about your 3 boys lately, and we had to shut him down. I'm just not going to sit here and get compared to him.
That's
like
true.
that.
Two for two on shutting down AJ Francis. Where you at, AJ? Boost Mobile.
I mean,
Boost
look,
Mobile.
where you at, brother?
That's
listen.
what I'm saying.
Yo, Rich Swann still got Boost Mobile. Like, we can't rag on Boost Mobile.
Tonight.
I've been trying to get him to get
Nah,
a
dude.
like contracted phone for years, and he loses them too often. He's like, nah, Boost Mobile, Cricket.
Cricket.
That's what we're doing. Yo, Cricket, official cell phone of the WWE.
Oh,
It
my.
really is.
It is.
Speaking of Rich Swann, he's been challenging us to a 2K match, and he's been.
Oh, yeah.
he's
Bro,
been-
yeah.
he's been
No,
ducking
it's not
us
just
forever.
Rich Swann. We've been talking this for a while. We need to make sure it happens. Like, we need to film it. Me and Rich Swann will beat y'all's ass.
No, you
You're
will not.
that right.
You
Yo,
will.
your boy,
Nah.
your boy over here faced me in Iowa on one set of tapings. I beat his ass.
Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys something?
Listen.
No, can I tell you something?
Go
This
ahead.
is when I didn't play religion at all.
I
Like, this-
see, I was just about to bring that up.
I've
I was
gotten
just about
way
to bring
better
that up.
since then. He don't know it.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
The fact that him and Swan think they can really take us in this game.
I mean, listen, you must not watch the product, brother, but listen, we will whoop
Nope.
your ass.
One
Yeah.
circle.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
telling
Bro,
you.
I watched the
this in
product and I know how good me and Swan are.
Okay. I mean, bring him over here. We're not going to hide away
Bro,
from
I
him.
think
We've been waiting.
Look, I think there's money to be made on this.
okay.
I think me and Swan, between No Mercy, Virtual Pro, every WWE game, we have hustled a lot of money in our times. And look, you guys are good. You won the 2K tournament, you won the title.
Yeah, got the belt in the office over there. You know?
Me and Swan are next. Swan plays that game more than anyone I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even. He has entire shows. We have. Look, we're a little bit older than you guys. We have storylines and characters from WWE games that are generational at this point, like 2009 and on. Like characters have been created every time. We have storylines. There's been damn near fist fights. And me and Swan have not talked at one point for 2 months because WWE 2K. There are moves that are banned because they're troll moves you don't do.
What's one of the troll moves?
Super kick 6, bro.
Super kick 6. Interesting. Okay.
It's not as bad now because I remember when I did mocap for 2K, I made a plea. I was like, bro, this fucking move, super kick 6. It's like they sped it up more than all the other super kicks. It was 2K19, which in my opinion, best 2K game ever made. Dude, it's the best. We played it when 2020 and 2020. What did we miss? 2021 when they didn't come out of the game?
Right.
Yeah, dude, we played 2K19 until probably the newest one came out. Like until they dropped the servers offline where we couldn't play online with share play anymore. 2K19 might be the best wrestling game ever made.
We didn't know how good we had it with 2K19 until we got 2K20.
Oh yeah.
I do love the new 2K game. There's a couple things that upsets me though. We need a reversal limit. I'm sick of
I'm right
reversing
there with you.
everything.
I'm right there with you.
There are times where me and Swan will be playing where it'll be 30, 40-minute matches because we just reverse everything because we know the timing of stuff. Yeah. And it's become to the point where calling you out, Swan, because you know you do this shit.
Get him.
He'll create a character, and every move is a move that doesn't have a double reversal. It doesn't have... Dude, the double reversals piss me off. Like a power bomb, you're never hitting a power bomb in that game. There are certain moves you're never hitting in that game. It's upsetting. The duck under crossroads in the new game, you can't reverse.
Any duck under move
I've
that
been
has
preaching
that quick.
that. I've been preaching
Yeah,
that.
no.
But I've trolled. So
I wanna take the hurricane.
So I got real big into a couple years ago, even being a professional wrestler. As a graphic designer, I'll make some badass creative characters. I've made some in my life. I made a Mike Awesome a couple years ago, and I re-imported him, recreated him in this game. The new pop-up power bomb, the what's it called? The Glory Bomb in this game, this version, the Keith Lee version that they mocap.
Spirit Bomb?
Yeah, the Spirit Bomb, damn near impossible to reverse in this year's game.
Really?
They just pop up power bomb out of nowhere. And I gave it to Mike Awesome. There's been straight up fights. There's been times where me and Swan have not, I said this earlier, have not talked in weeks because of 2K drama.
Hey, good to know. You know what I'm saying? Now I know your secrets.
We're also Fire Pro guys. Like, we love some Fire Pro.
I've been meaning to play that. I haven't put my hands on it yet. Have you played it?
Fire Pro?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played Fire Pro.
Either of y'all?
No, I've just seen Dalt play it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fire Pro is not a button smasher game.
Sure.
It's an all-time game. You get penalized for button smashing.
No way. All right. No, I want to play it.
It's super technical.
It's
That's
so
from
in-depth,
what I
too.
know, it's super
insane.
technical.
There is some crazy shit you can do in that game that you would not expect from a, 24-bit? I want to say all their games.
Oh, really? Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'd play it one day, maybe.
Shout out Fire Pro.
Fire Pro.
You know, I like that you brought up all, your stories, your Mike Awesomes, that you're creating. You can bring those. You can bring whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. We kind of went away from the topic.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, we got them out. We got them updated. We got them uploaded into the world.
Okay, cool. Well, y'all could download them. Y'all could bring them 2-on-2 any given day, twice on Sunday. Your asses will be ours, Sammy. I'm telling you right now.
You bring them over here.
We went to Hollywood for this game. Hollywood.
Bro,
just saying.
Here's just a story. I remember when it would have been 2K. What was the first 2K game on the PS4? They had the Undertaker streak mode where you had to try to beat the
14,
Undertaker.
2K14.
Where you just magically teleport around the arena and you couldn't
that
beat
mode
him.
was so dope.
I remember me and Xavier Woods had a bet going for a while, like who's going to beat this first? Because no one could beat it. Like we were trying to beat it. I remember I finally beat it with Randy Orton. But like we've played this game longer than he's been alive. I think, what are you, 18 at this point?
19.
Hey, listen, I'll take it as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. 25 or whatever. I'll take a 19, I guess. Whatever.
Young blood over here.
We are generational in these games, bro.
Sure, okay. I've been around for a minute.
We'll mess you up in some N64 too, bro.
That probably. Yeah, I haven't had too much.
No.
experience.
I've heard. Hey, I've heard.
Mercy, Revenge,
Yep.
Virtual Pro. Like,
I've heard about y'all on the 64. I've heard about it. Oh yeah.
Well, it's time to be about because one day we're gonna get the cameras up and we're all gonna film a video where y'all go against each other because the world has to see this at this point.
yeah.
bro, there was a time when I first left WWE that Swan was still in WWE. I think it was Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Me, him, Matthew Palmer, Jason Cade. And I don't know if you guys remember a guy named Garrett Dillon. He's Chris Christopherson's son. He was my roommate at the time. Whistler from Blade. His dad's like a famous country music rock star. Dude, there's times where Swan was supposed to fly out the night before, and he'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm going to be playing this game until like 4 in the morning. I'll fly out in the morning. Dude, straight up generational characters. Palmer's really good at the game, too.
God damn. Well, you brought up WWE. I wanted to ask you, what is like something really valuable that you learned from your time in WWE?
Don't be late. I'm not a late person. Like usually, I got here exactly at 5 o'clock today, which we talked about. I'm usually if you're not 30 minutes early, you're late type person. Oh, I do not like people that don't know how to manage time. Ace Austin.
Name drop.
Oh, damn.
The worst at it. The worst.
Oh, this is a recurring thing, you're saying?
Oh, for years.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a saying he runs on Ace time, and I found that out really fast.
There was a time where he's like, yo, I'm going to come over and hang out tonight. What time? 8 o'clock. Cool. 8 o'clock, nothing. 9 o'clock, nothing. 10 o'clock, nothing. 11:30, yo, I'm heading over. No, you ain't.
11:30's crazy.
Nah, you ain't, bro. My ass going to bed. You say your ass at home, dude.
Yeah, you speak of Ace Austin. He's got a big match coming up at the season finale of Revolver. He's going up against Matt Cardona for the world title. That's going to be a banger.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm excited for that. Listen,
I love your impression. Your impression's brilliant.
Killed that.
Hey, you know, woo, woo.
Yo, I lose it right now if the weirdo in the next room went woo, woo, woo right now. We know it.
Malik catches strays over here.
Hey, we can get him to do it.
He'll do it.
All right.
Yo, if you're really quiet, you hear Mario harassing Peach in the other room right now.
I can't wait for us to pick up Malik on the microphones one day. Just him screaming. All for nothing. You got a match coming up too, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
I do. I got a no-roped barbed wire match for the tag titles against those bastards of Red.
This time.
It all
Bro,
ends.
Alex already messaged me saying, oh, I'm not taking it easy on the kids. I don't care. I don't
expect him to.
care. He's so
never
angry.
has. He never has.
He's so angry. That's actually going to be the main event of season finale.
Oh, yeah.
Brent Oakley's first main event of the Wrestling Revolver.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You know?
I'm ready.
It's time. It's time, man.
Hell yeah.
I will better be ready because that's going to be the greatest show of the year. Probably the greatest show of all time. We're going to put on.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
excited.
Talk to him.
I'm excited.
It's time to bring home the titles.
It's time.
It's time.
I've been to numerous season finales at this point, so I've seen what it's all about, and it's time to step up.
To be devil's advocate, though, how do you feel that Pledge won a title in Revolver before you?
Listen,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it happened. He's the
understand.
youngest Revolver tag team champion in history.
that's great. Well, the trivia question that's going to be answered is who took the titles off that kid.
Oh.
And who's that?
Oh.
It's going to be Alpha Sigma.
Hell
Sigma.
yeah. it is.
That's what I'm
Hell
talking
yeah.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, I've had enough. Like enough time for talking. Like I'm sick of that shit. I just want to whoop his ass. I just want to get my hands on him, man. He's always evaded me every time I've seen the kid.
Have you ever been in a match with barbed wire?
I don't believe so.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have.
I don't think you have.
How are you going to prepare for that?
You don't.
I don't think you do.
Grit your teeth and hope for the best.
Oh, yeah.
Pray to God, something like that. But we kind of skated over something. You said that in January the show's gonna be named after VYBE.
I am. Yeah.
We dropping the name?
Yo, BDE's making his debut.
You damn right.
Yes, he is.
Your
Yes, he
best
is.
friend, AJ Francis.
Oh, well, let me shake the hands of my actual,
Look-
best friends over here.
Look,
That's
you
what I'm
guys,
saying.
I have
You
to
know.
put you guys over with this.
I'm
Like,
coming across.
you guys have built your own fan base. It's huge. The amount of buzz that you got from RKO and that dumb son of a bitch at the show this past week.
He is dumb. I just want to point that out.
Facts.
He is dumb.
Facts.
I'm glad you said something, but I'll let you finish.
I'm naming the show VYBE Check.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
VYBE Check.
VYBE.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
fucking go. Let's
Oh,
go.
the bees.
That's so dope. That's so dope.
VYBE check. I love that.
Oh yeah.
That's a
No,
big
we
deal.
appreciate that, for real.
That's
Even though
sick.
you guys stole Five Guys logo.
Don't
We don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? This is
That's
bumps
their exact
clearly
logo.
bumps and dives.
Hey, they
There
took
says burgers and fries.
Ours says bumps and dives.
dives.
It's different. It's different.
they stole
Okay.
from
yeah,
us.
you know. Yeah.
VYBE has been around since 1992.
Right.
Just like,
You killed they named a restaurant after VYBE? That's crazy.
Can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Cease and desist coming their
Yeah,
way.
no, we're just
Come
doing
on.
Five Guys, brother.
Yo, I ain't trying to be a bitch right now. I've sworn way too much on this.
It's all right.
I gotta go pee.
That's okay.
Go piss.
I'm going pee.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you need to pee, go ahead.
Go piss.
We'll fill time.
Hey, now that we have Sammy, we are 5 guys.
Oh, that's right. Now we can take him. Now we can take him like
Oh,
to court. Take him for all that time.
Or we gotta blur one of us so we don't get taken to court.
Season finale's coming up for you. Huge match. We didn't get too in depth about it. I know you said time for talk is over, but this is something that's been brewing for so long for you.
Yeah.
And the betrayal was heard over here with us, man. We felt that too because of how we feel about Pledge.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, knock his fucking head off, bro.
I will.
Please do.
You know what I mean?
His time will come, man. Like he's made his bed and he's gonna lie in it. He's gotten lucky a couple of times. He's cheated his way through most of his victories that he's gotten, especially for the titles. Time for talking. I'm sick of talking about the kid. Like that's what he wants.
Yeah.
He tries to call me a pussy, or he tries to like bait me into saying something or doing something about it. I'm just ready just to whoop his ass. The most embarrassing thing I can do to the kid is take the titles off him and never give them back. So that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about us lately. You ever notice that? Pledge got a lot of stuff to say. AJ got a lot of stuff to say. It just feels like everybody's trying to come at us. We just be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till the rest of the roster finds out that the entire show is named after us.
Oh, they're gonna love that.
Targets will be painted.
Okay. Well, they better not miss.
Oh,
You better not miss.
Oh God. Draft wars were definitely more enemies, but
No, but we roll
put it to
together.
the side.
Explain draft wars to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to know.
Okay, so draft wars.
Take it from the two boys at OG. Did.
We've
I'm
been
bored in my life, and I may need this in my life.
we have been doing draft wars since
2019.
2019. So it started with names in a cup. It evolved to names on a wheel. So we would get our superstars or our wrestlers like that. We would draft our wrestlers from a wheel. We'd put somebody on a wheel. Let's say you're up to put somebody on a wheel. You could put whoever. You could put the Mountie or somebody. You know what I mean? Anybody. You could put anybody. You know what I mean? You could put anybody. So basically what it is we fill up the wheel, we spin the wheel, and whoever it lands on when it's your turn, that's who you're stuck with.
What, in the game?
Yeah,
Or
that's who
just
you're going to
in
wrestle
real life?
as. Like during that video, you're going to wrestle as that person. But we also integrated stips and stuff like that as well to the wheel for draft wars, just to keep it fresh, keep it entertaining. And we just mix up the matches. One day we're like, hey, y'all want to do an elimination match? Y'all want to do a gauntlet match? Oh, we're going to do a Hell in a Cell, an elimination chamber this day.
This sounds a lot like what me and Swan have been doing for not even playing 15 years. We just don't broadcast it. Yeah. Like we create stipulations all the time. There was our newest thing, we call it Swan, working title. He's like, no, we calling it speed. I told you about this the other day.
Yeah.
So we've gotten so good at the game at one point we're like, oh, we need to like add something. So now like all of our rule sets, everything is always Iron Man because we're not having someone lose on a fluke now. It's 10 to 20 minute Iron Man matches, 5 count on the outside, no DQ. So, and we take all the momentum and take it down. So it's like when you go into the game, your health is already low. So you can hit someone with a finish right off the bat, and like that's going to be a fall.
Oh man.
Damn.
Wow.
It makes you extremely strategic.
Yeah, we try to get creative with the stipulations.
Oh, yeah.
We do. We've done it a lot. We've done a lot of different types of matches and stuff like that. But for the past 100 days, we're gonna talk about draft wars. For the
we
last
fucking go.
100 and something days, your boy has been the champion. That's all I wanted to bring up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
Then
champion
what's
right
this
now.
belt?
This is the predictions championship.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
the-
No, it's
well,
not.
it has
No,
been
it's
turned-
not. It's
Not
not.
say it.
It's not the fucking
It's
prediction.
been
No, it's not.
for the moment
Nope.
turned
Nope.
into the predictions championship.
Why does everyone yell at you on this podcast?
Do you see what I mean?
I
now?
do, but I
Thank
feel
you.
like it might be you.
Is that right? Do you think I'm being too much?
I don't know if it's too much, but there's something going on.
Just,
I think what I think it is. I think it's jealousy. I think it's jealousy. I've been winning for the last 100-something days. The hostility has been building. See, he won something, and
Where's
he's
your
been
belt?
the nicest one. It's over there. I just didn't have it today. I just felt felt out of place.
Trying to be modest.
Should I go? I can go get it if you want me to.
Trying to be
I think
humble.
you should.
over here.
All right.
I think you should.
Wait till
Yeah,
he sees
yeah,
the-
yeah, go get
The
it.
whole gimmick with it and everything. Why not? I mean, whatever.
Sammy, do you know where you just started?
I think it's real fun.
Where are you going?
He's gonna go get the title that Oscar got.
if he
him.
gets his damn crown right now, I'm gonna be upset.
He's probably gonna get a crown and the
No,
championship.
he's ready to change into his full 3-piece suit.
Here we go.
So, what is that?
We count days. You know what I mean?
Why is it always WWE and WCW belts? You know TNA has some good belts too.
That's true. I didn't make this one.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I hope you didn't make
look at
that
the-
one.
look at
that
It's
has
got
a-
my name on it.
Why does it have a bunch of garlic around it?
So this is actually the Gula Fala. Thank you very much, Sammy.
And why is your belts the same?
Well, see, this one. I'll explain it.
His belt.
I originally
his
had
belt.
this one because this was used for the Draft Wars Championship, but this is the one that he uses when he wins, and I just thought it's kind of not fair because he gets gold and we all get silver when we're in the same place as him. So I'm going to use this belt because I'm, in terms of Draft Wars, better than everybody in this room.
That's not true.
So I just figured I'd have the actual top prize. This is, the symbol of me.
I think
being cheap
you've
as
worked yourself into a shoot. That says his name on
That's
it.
what I'm
It
saying.
does.
He over here looking like a
It
Mark ass
says
buster.
his name on
Like,
it.
That, no, absolutely.
Look at
I
him.
mean, this one says Vibe. My
This
name's
one
not
at least
Vibe.
says Vibe.
I guess.
But collectively, you are the Vibe. That says BDE.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I just think
So
that
to me,
having-
devil's advocate, that right there is saying you're less than BDE.
No, I don't think so.
you know?
You can listen because he gets this one every time.
That's
he
my
wins.
thing.
It's
That's my
your thing.
gimmick.
How come I don't have a belt? I'd like a custom belt.
You got the Gula Fala.
Go make one.
That's your championship.
I could go make one. That's a great
hey,
point.
I think you should make one.
I should go make one.
I got it.
That makes more sense to me, and I approve of that.
I got this custom belt right here.
Yeah, is that right? You want to explain how you got that
Yeah,
belt?
that's right. Yeah, I can explain how I get it. LA.
The field was really weak that year too.
Well, the finals was my team versus his team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were teams.
Yep. We were doing teams, and
Teams are so trolly. You can't determine who's the best in teams.
Well, that's why
Well,
he has
we did, and
exactly
you look
what
at it right
happened.
here. You look at it right here.
I mean, whatever.
It was good.
It was a best of 5. The final score was 3-2. One of their points was a tie. I
didn't make the rules.
I never got pinned, never got submitted,
I
never used
I didn't make
resiliency.
the
My
rules.
partner's the only one getting pinned over here. But shout out Logan. Got a
We
special
turned
place
off
in my heart.
resiliency in me and Swan play.
See, I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
We
I
turned
think-
off resiliency, and Swan's a crazy person. Swan turns off meters, so you don't know when you have a special. You don't know what your strength is because he's like, "Nah, we doing this like it's a real match. I don't want to see that stuff." So you just gotta hope that you have a special, you have a signature. There's no indicators. There's no nothing. He plays raw, bro. He plays raw.
I think we started to do.
which I hate. I want to be strategic,
Sure.
and know when I want to save a special, know when I want to figure out when I want to use my get ups, my nip ups. He's a crazy person, bro.
We stopped using resiliency recently.
Yep.
Yeah, we had it for a minute, but now we stopped. It's getting a little more intense.
Oh yeah.
It needs to be. Nobody can take this off me. Whatever.
whatever.
That is what it is.
One defense. Oh my god.
I tried telling him.
Oh my god. One defense.
I tried
It's crazy.
telling him I switched that belt when it's mine because I've earned 1 million subscribers. That's where the gold comes in.
He's the Stone Cold Steve Austin of Vibe.
Hey, I'll take it.
He can
I'll
have his
take it.
smoking skull belt.
What?
Just like you can have your Afro belt.
I don't know what
You
to
know
say.
what?
Oh,
Fine, yeah. I think I should make a custom belt. That's a good idea. Maybe in the future. I mean,
want my
I'm never
baby back.
losing this title ever. So I mean, I have enough time to make my own.
He's never losing his
championship,
title
so.
ever. Like nobody has ever said that ever.
Yeah.
Well,
Like your time is coming.
I've said it and it hasn't happened for over.
You've had
100
one
days.
defense.
Well, you say that like I'm hiding away from everybody.
Get three more. Get three more under your
Wait,
belt.
how have you held it 100 days not a defense? Are you
Talk to
Roman
him,
Reigns?
Sammy, that's
Talk
not my
to him.
fault. I
This
could be.
seems like Roman Reigns.
Well, here's the
bro.
thing.
Bruno San Martino.
Roman
Goof
Reigns.
around it.
Roman Reigns defended every now and again because nobody could beat him. I think that's kind of the same story here. I mean, hence this whole thing that we got going on here. I mean, why?
Yo, after the podcast is done, I'm just saying we can play some exhibitions.
I'm down for that now. I'm down for that.
I would love to see that.
And I haven't played in like a month, and I'll still pick that up and because I've been busy.
Same.
I'm a busy man. I'll still. We ain't playing creative characters. We're playing like raw characters.
I'm so cool with that.
So many of these creative characters have every move that's the quick moves. Doesn't have, like Swan, every character is the strongest, the fastest. Does every cruiserweight move and strength move. Nah, I don't play that. We came to the point where creative characters can't be over a 92. So you have to be predictable of what you're gonna If you're gonna take down your, and we also don't play with submissions.
Yeah.
Submission
That's-
system.
that's-
we
that's
don't. We
gentleman's
don't.
rule.
We don't either.
Submission system
Yeah.
is broke.
It is.
It's
It's
terrible.
trash.
That's gentleman's
You get
rule.
hurt enough, it's over.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't even have to do nothing.
Yeah, that's
Fuck all
gentleman-
that.
that's
We got
gentleman's
gentlemen's
agreement.
rules over here.
Yeah.
You damn
yeah.
right. We play
So
good.
we'll still use submissions, but you got to break it for the tap out and use it as a pin.
That's cool. That's cool.
Which if you have a
You hot dogging?
What?
You hot dogging?
Look, if you have a strong, let's say you're, who's a strong WWE submission wrestler in the game
Right now?
There's not a lot right now. That's who I
man.
am.
So Kurt Angle is nasty.
okay,
Yeah.
go. There you
So
go.
let's hear.
Yeah, his-
So his ankle lock hard to reverse.
Yes, it
Sweep
is.
Ankle, boom. It's a big thing. Like Swan has won matches with, and I've won matches with that sweep. I'm gonna tap, break it, 1, 2, 3. They pass out. That's what it's like. Oh, I think he passed out. That's
the
how
ankle
play
pain.
was. Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
But there's been times like we're really big on. We have a ton of creative characters, but we also have a ton of guys that we know that we've created, like people we played with. Jonathan Grisham, we gave every move a submission when we created him, and dude, he'd win with submissions all the time. And the unbreakable pin, which as a finish, you know, the head scissors, tilt-a-whirl head scissors into the small package.
Yeah.
As a finish, unbreakable.
Really?
We call it the unbreakable pin because it's like almost damn it, dude. Your bar is a needle with it,
Hey, listen, we've pulled off some crazy kickouts, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Bro.
Especially in the last year.
bro. There's been. I'm not even playing. Tiny needles.
Hell yeah. No, well, listen.
We
we'll
are
see.
no slouch. Look, I get you guys are good. We're no slouches. We haven't been able to enter ourselves in tournaments because, you know, we've kind of wrestled for every major company on the planet. It'd be very bad for us. But we play some games, bro.
No, I mean, I could tell that you know what you're talking about. It's just, you know, unfortunately not going to be enough for this or me, but that's okay. You know, I respect you. I respect you
all
as
that
a
longevity,
player, as a man.
all that longevity playing the games, you know, it's not going to matter. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
you know,
we'll find
back
out.
to the Nintendo 64. It's not going to matter.
Notice they're quiet.
You know?
they can't say nothing over here.
That's between y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not them.
Okay.
That's not him.
Devil's advocate. Who's the best out of you four?
Oh, me for sure.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, hell yeah. I think,
This is
I don't know.
fun.
So people argue a lot about between us, and he has a belt to kind of say that it's him. But
I mean,
you know,
rightfully so. You know, if you win a chip, you don't buy a chip. You know, I'm just saying. You know, this
He
is
does have a real chip.
is this not a real chip? You burying you burying our title on our podcast?
This only when Brandon
That's
holds
from
it.
what? 8 players? 5 players?
You know, we got a couple. Listen,
How many people was in your tournament?
Huh?
How many people was in your tournament?
How many? What do we have? Like we
it
have
was
like
8 content creators and like 8 randoms.
Yep.
How many people play Draft Worlds?
I mean,
8 at most, I think.
at most 8. Yeah.
Well, not meaning to. I want in the next one.
Oh, you want?
I
in?
want in the next
You
one.
want in the next one?
I do.
You want a
want
shot
the
at
smoke?
this? Is that what you're
I
saying?
do.
I'm
Bro, it would make.
That's funny.
If I win that, I might give it to AJ Francis. Like just because I
You
know how
can't
much
do
it pisses him
that.
off.
No, hold on.
See, here we go.
All right,
Here we go.
especially if it's
Talking
that
about
one.
AJ
Absolutely
Francis
not.
again.
There might be collusion.
way to stop yourself from getting booked for draft wars.
Oh,
Sammy. I mean, my goodness. put a sudden stop to everything on this podcast. I'll be damn.
I'm like a pitch hitter. I'm playing for AJ Francis.
Somebody's got it. But what you saying?
going
Yo,
back,
he
AJ.
is gonna be pissed at this interview. I can already tell
Oh
you.
well,
now.
yeah, I can see the steam coming off of the bald ass head of his. I don't,
I
you
mean,
know.
to be fair, he started it.
Hey, he could grow long hair if he wanted to.
I want to see it.
All I'm saying, listen, all we did realistically is we're supporting our friend.
That's right.
We want you to win your match.
Yep.
It's a big deal for you. It's your first wrestling match. All we're doing is really showing our support for you. And obviously, we're going to say, hey, AJ doesn't stand a chance because he doesn't. You're going to beat him, right? Obviously. But he
Dude's
has taken it a step-
athletic.
Yes,
Dude's
absolutely.
athletic.
Thank
We
you.
all saw the RKO, but he's just been going off for kind of no reason. It's starting to feel like, I don't know, maybe he's a little scared.
You know, I love the inspiration that we had for him today for his meal.
We lit a fire under his
you
ass
know,
for
that's
real.
what, you know, that's what
Bro,
I'm,
he
Absolutely.
get, obviously, if you watch the last show, he had an RKO out of nowhere.
He sure did.
Like ridiculous. I was blown away. Blown away. Look, he's who have all of you trained with now? Colby. You've trained with a lot of people. You've trained with Colby Carino. You've trained with me at the Revolver Academy. You've trained with Brent. You've trained with so many people. You've been doing this for a while now before having a first match. When I blown away. And then even the reception from the fan base. I know you guys have a big fan base. That clip right now from a fan cam footage has like 3 million views, like combined.
Insane. That's
Oh, yeah.
absolutely insane.
The promo that we edited at Revolver about you making your debut is blown up. Like it content's different now. Like it is, and people need to get with it.
And I'm gonna say this right now. Brandon's just scratching the surface.
Yeah, he is.
This is just the start.
Yeah,
Like
he
in
is.
January, like it's what should be scary and eye opening to everybody else. This is the start, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him.
I agree with that because a lot of people, they're looking at him as just a content creator. And if you're doing that, you're going to look real stupid when you see him on January 9th.
oh yeah.
You
And
know?
wrestling's changed, not just wrestling, the business has changed. There's a different demographic. Now that my generation has grown up, we all grew up on video games. We all grew up through the Attitude Era. We've all grown up out of that quote unquote steroid drug generation. Like we like to play video games. We like to have a good time. We like to have a couple drinks. We don't want to get too crazy. Like I think the time we want to talk about, oh, there's more people watching during the Attitude Era. I don't believe that because content is viewed differently now. Content is viewed, I don't believe the Nielsen ratings mean shit. What matters is now, like, there might be 1 million people watching on YouTube. There might be 1 million people watching on DVR. There might be 1 million people watching on Twitch. There might be 1 million people watching on TikTok. I feel like right now wrestling has more eyes on it than ever before. It's just a different demographic and different generation watching it.
I agree.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And seeing the reception has been incredibly nice. Like, I've been taking this extremely seriously. You know, we bought a ring. We're in here training all the time. And I still have a lot to learn, you know. I'm not coming in here with a big ego, but I'm excited about it. And AJ, he's going to have a run for his money. That's all I'm saying. Don't underestimate me.
Bro, you're going to look good, too. We're not going to say what the gear is, but I love the gear.
Oh, yeah.
You already got gear design.
Oh, yeah. We're getting gear made. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'll show it to you after the podcast.
I'll show you.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
But speaking of wrestling,
Okay.
something's going on this weekend, Sammy. Bound for Glory. You want
Talk
to talk
to
about
him.
that, brother?
Look, TNA's on a tear right now.
Oh, yes, they are.
We are setting attendance records for TNA in the last 10 years, and I don't think that's anything to joke about. Like, people really are, I think, for lack of better terms, crossing the line again. TNA, like, they went through that down period for a while, and we went with the catchphrase hard to kill because TNA was hard to kill, but now I think TNA is one of the hottest on a weekly basis wrestling shows on the planet today, by far. And that's not because I work there. Like, I was a diehard TNA fan. Everyone else, look, I got to wrestle for WWE. I got to wrestle for New Japan. I got to wrestle the Tokyo Dome. I got to wrestle all over the world. Like, I've got to wrestle Madison Square Garden. Getting the I'm not getting choked up. I'm just I got a tickle in my throat right as I say that. Now I feel like an idiot. But no, being able to step foot in a TNA ring compared to an Impact ring is like unreal for me. Like, I remember watching every Wednesday pay-per-view as a kid. All my high school friends, we were backyard wrestlers. We all meet up at someone's house and watch those shows. And to see TNA getting to where it is now, and I'd like to, like I've said this for years, I've waved that flag harder than anybody else. Being a part of that, one of the resurgence of TNA, like, that's better than ever winning a world championship to me.
Wow.
God, that means a lot.
Hey, TNA's been killing it lately, man.
Bro, I
killing it.
gotta face your boy AJ Francis in the gauntlet this weekend.
You better whoop his
Yes, you
ass.
do.
Call your shot gauntlet, dude.
Whoop his fucking ass.
Bro, he already screwed me this past week on television. He kicked my ass in the head when I had the match won against Frankie Kazarian.
He's an asshole.
You got to paintbrush his bald head now, man.
Bro, I might just RKO him.
Yeah,
That
as you should.
obviously works.
As you should.
He's
It
inseparable.
obviously works.
It does work.
He was not expecting it.
No, he wasn't. Out of nowhere, baby.
Who do you guys think is going to win in the main event? TNA World Championship. Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry.
We'll go with Nick.
Why is that?
You seem a little weird about this question.
why is that?
I want to
weird.
know.
He's
No. Joe Hendry's going to win.
He's a phenomenon, bro.
He's all right.
Why don't you like Joe Hendry? Put it out there.
Put it out there. Right now.
I've already put it. I put it
Nah,
out
don't.
there.
Sammy
Put
had
it
it
out
out
there.
Can you say it in front of me? Don't be a bitch.
Yes, I can say it in front of you.
Okay.
I feel like Joe Hendry is just somebody that we see. Like, yeah, he's had. See, you put me on a spot now. I'm like, but anyway, now let me break it down. You know this.
You can't make this excuse when we play 2K.
That right,
later.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna whoop your ass in 2K.
Okay.
But nah, Joe Hendry. I just feel like he's just not my cup of tea. You know.
Which is fair enough. That's the great thing about professional
Yeah,
wrestling.
it is.
We don't have to like everything.
It is. And just because I don't like
I
somebody,
never liked The Rock.
really.
I was never a Rock guy.
Really?
Still to this day.
Really?
Look, I appreciate him, but I was never a Rock. I was an Undertaker guy.
Okay.
I was a Stone Cold guy. Wrestling is great in like the most basic bare terms that it can be flavors of ice cream, that people can like what they like.
Right.
The problem is now is people bitch about it nonstop,
Yeah.
and they want to fight about it. Just don't watch what you don't like and watch what you like.
No, that's true. That's true. And we've said it on the podcast too, just because like we don't like something or somebody or we're not a fan of somebody, like, again, it's flavors. It goes back to that, But I'm not over here saying, yo, fuck this dude. Oh, he's trash. Oh, blah, blah. I'll never do that. But, it's just, cups of tea.
Well, I agree with you. I think Joe Hendry's winning. I think it's his year. I think he's got a lot of momentum on his side. This is the right time.
He called out Eminem. I'm just saying.
He did. He sure
There's
did.
a chance Eminem might be at Bound for Glory in his corner.
That'd
That'd be
insane, by the
insane.
way.
Bro, it has like 3,000 retweets right now.
They are in Detroit.
He's definitely seen it, I feel like.
Come on.
Yeah, maybe.
Pop up, Eminem. Come on.
Come on,
Bro,
right.
imagine if Eminem sang the Joe
Okay.
Hendry song, a rap remix.
That would be so sick. That would go mega viral.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Won't.
I had a little bit of Limp Bizkit in there. I kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You got it. I don't know how else you could pull it off.
Yeah,
For real.
Limp Bizkit, you know, same thing.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
very confused by him.
What are you confused about?
I don't know if he's Midwestern or New Yorker.
Wow.
I'm originally from the South, but I grew up with friends from the East Coast.
Very confusing accent.
Yeah. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida originally, but
sorry.
I've had, I mean,
Florida sucks.
it's a lot better than Dayton.
Never
let me
live
tell
there.
you.
Dude, no, don't even say. Ohio, people shit on it, but anytime someone lives in Ohio, they don't leave Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio's cheap. We got seasons. There's a lot of shit to do.
That's why I moved here.
Hey,
I moved here
same.
from New York. So,
Bro, I live on a fucking golf course. If I lived in fucking Florida, like, I make a good living. Don't get me wrong. But if I lived in Florida, I'd be in a fucking townhouse fucking condo right now. I live on a fucking golf course in Ohio. Ohio is like Mexico. I'm Ohio rich, bro.
Ohio is cheap. When I first moved here, I didn't like it very much, but it's grown on me. I like Ohio.
that's how you're a Jersey boy, aren't you?
Jersey, I grew up in Atlanta. Hey, I didn't spend.
Dude, I lived in Jersey, in West, like Southwest Jersey for 5 years. It's terrible.
Yeah, I like Jersey. We rep. That's where I'm from. That's where my family's from. But I'm a Georgia boy. That's where I'm at. I grew up in Atlanta.
Hell
I can
yeah.
roll with that.
You know,
I can roll with that. Look, I ain't hating on anyone for loving where they come from, but there's something about people from Ohio love Ohio.
It's beautiful here. I think it's nice.
You know.
Do you like Ohio?
Fucking love Ohio.
You better say
I'm
it.
I'm born and raised in Ohio, man. I'll rep Ohio to the day I die. I love this state.
But yeah, I just grew up with a bunch of people from like New York, New Jersey, Philly. So that's just kind of,
Kind of rubbed off on
you
you.
know, yeah.
Speaking of which,
I get it. I ain't making fun of you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool, it's cool. You know, I got a little season into me. I ain't worried
A little
about it.
paprika. You know?
Paprika. You know? Some people say you got
I
a black
thought it's a
scent.
little bit of Louisiana mix in there too.
Little Creole.
You got some a little Creole,
Louisiana.
a little gumbo.
You got a little bit of
That's the
Theo
first time,
Von
that's the
mix
first
in
time
there.
I've ever heard that.
It's very confusing to me.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. I've heard New York.
We said this before the thing. I have CTE. I don't understand things.
It's all right, you know?
Nick Nemeth was brought up, and I do want to say something. When the hell is he going to show up in Revolver?
Bro, we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah?
Nick next year will definitely be in Revolver.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
what I want to see.
okay.
Ace Austin already started calling out Nick.
I saw
Nemeth.
him eyeball his tweet.
Yep.
So the conversation just started. Jeff.
Yo, it's so crazy in 2024. An eyeball emoji can go so far.
It can go so far. yeah, no, seriously, because we know the intent behind an eyeball emoji. That can mean anything, really.
Oh yeah.
Social media really hurts and helps wrestling.
Oh,
like,
it's
just
the
as
best and worst thing ever for
Yeah.
professional
I'm
wrestling.
going to retweet that.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
What is your biggest problem like today in the professional wrestling industry?
People don't pick the right hills to die on. I feel like everyone feels like they got to fight with everything. Like, for instance, we were talking before the podcast, like, even in wrestling standpoint, like, let fans say whatever they want to say. I don't understand why we're so soft. Like, if a fan calls you stupid or says you suck, everyone feels like this fan might have 22 followers and we got to like attack them and be like, oh, how dare you say that all my followers attack them. The mob mentality of 2024 is wild to me. I don't use social media for personal pleasure. I use social media for business. And I wish more people would do that. That's my problem. You can get a lot of eyes on you, but it also gives false senses of entitlement, I feel like. Not just the wrestlers, the fans too.
No, I agree. That was a great answer. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that.
But when you really look into it, like we are all screaming into the void. Even if you get 1,000 retweets or 1 million views, cats get millions of views every day, and no one remembers it. Like we're screaming into a void in a world of billions of people. Like your opinion doesn't matter. Nobody's does.
Yeah, nobody's above anybody. You know what I'm saying?
We're all gonna die one day.
Right.
Remember that, Chief.
Except you, obviously, you're a bigger deal than all these
No,
guys.
you know, listen.
The hell he is.
I just let the work talk for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to say it all the time. I just let it happen. You know what I mean?
Bro, I watched. It's one of the most recent episodes. You threw a tissy fit and walked off. You got upset, saying they're all mean to you.
Is that? I mean, listen. That's kind of where
I feel like you're mean to them.
That's kind of where this whole thing started. You know what I mean? I'm standing up for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a problem. You know what I mean? Everybody's been mean
But
to
they
me.
obviously love you. Like we're mean to the people we love.
Is that right? No, I want to hear the three of you say you love me right now. Go
Say
ahead.
it right now. You're a team. Say it.
I'll be a man. I'll say I love you, but I despise the final chief.
All right. I'll accept that, I guess.
Yeah, it's not trying to be backhanded, but it is.
Sure.
Don't be a jerk. Say it. He's your friend.
Come on, friend.
I love you, but I want my championship back,
And that's okay.
That's fine.
That's
That's
You
okay.
can want the championship back.
Yeah.
and I will get it back.
We have one ball in the court.
You know what? I love you, bro.
There you go.
But man, when it comes to this, there is no love. Best believe.
And you know that's okay.
Best believe.
And that's why I feel like when we do this podcast, I'm able to keep the peace as much as I've been doing. Because yes, I did throw a fit. I think rightfully so.
Couple fits.
And yeah, there's been a couple since then. But you know, I can do this. I can be a professional when I need to be. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it.
At the end of the day, your friends living your dream, making a decent living.
I agree.
Love it.
And I love you guys too on camera. I think we have such a good relationship.
What is happening right
And
now?
you know what I mean?
It is him.
This fucking clip farming piece of shit, bro.
What are you even talking about? No, I'm just being real. I'm talking from the soul. You know what I'm saying? And I love the three of you guys. Every time we do something on camera, when we turn this thing off, I'm going the fuck home. But listen, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you for having that happen. That meant a lot to me. For real.
I'm glad you took that home. Okay, so we talk about something else. Sammy, I know you have a big gripe about the best burgers out there. You shit on one in particular. You want to talk about the most overhyped fast food?
In-N-Out is
There you go.
overhyped as
I
shit.
agree.
That's
I agree.
fair.
I
That's
agree.
fair.
I agree.
Look, I'll eat In-N-Out, and it's okay. It's not the best.
the facts.
They have a shitty menu. You have to like secret menu half the shit. Whataburger's better.
Yeah, I will take a steak
Dude,
and shake burger.
Steak and shake Frisco melt.
I will take that shit
Goes
over
on.
In-N-Out any day
Bro,
of the week.
I'll take a McDonald's double cheese every day of the week over half the burgers out there. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just making me hungry, but
Look.
No, it's not.
In today's economies, when I can afford the $300 to get Five Guys, I'll eat Five Guys.
yeah.
You got to take out a loan on your house.
Bro, the best kind of fries are bag fries.
Oh,
if we're
my
being
God,
honest.
Oh, yeah.
Five Guys have some of the best fries, and I
Yeah.
stand by that.
I will say, however, I was like Five Guys was number one in my book until a certain individual took me to the Atlanta airport and I had Shake Shack for the first time.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
Shake
yeah.
Shack goes
Shake Shack,
hard and
yeah.
doesn't get love.
I'm not a crinkle cut fry guy, but
Nope. I don't like those skinny fries either. You know what's the best fries though? If we're being serious, if you want to talk fries, we'll talk fries.
Okay.
Let's talk fries.
Rally's checker fries.
banging.
Bro,
Yes. Yes.
The best way to
Yes.
put it,
Yes.
they're curly fries that are straight.
Okay.
But no, so imagine the consistency.
We love all fries out there. We
No,
don't
no.
discriminate against
Imagine the
fries.
Imagine the consistency of a Arby's curly fry if it was straight.
I understand.
Yeah,
I see what he's going with.
Seasoned, it has the same kind.
No, I get
A
you.
little crispy.
I get you. No,
Yeah.
I
No,
understand.
no, checkers top notch.
Crinkle
That's-
fries are
that's-
crinkle fries and steak fries overrated.
That's fair.
Now let me ask you something. How often do you go to New York?
I hate New York. I do go. I hate New York.
Next time you go, there is a restaurant called Angelo's that you need to go to. It is. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
It will be the best pizza
Yep.
you've ever eaten in your life.
the best.
Nah, you know that's the best pizza. It's not because I'm from Ohio. Giannino's in Dayton. It's only in Dayton. It's do you know the DK Effect in Dayton? It's on 3rd Street. It's like a video game bar.
No, I don't think I've ever.
So there's a pizza shop right next to it called Giannino's. It's the best pizza I've ever had in my life. I fight with people over it. Me and my wife. So on Uber Eats to get 2 pizzas from it delivered from East 3rd Street to Beaver Creek is like $110. Worth it. Worth it.
For how much? For like
2 pizzas, bro.
damn. Okay.
And it's I think a lot of it's a delivery charge because you can go in there and get a slice for like $3. It's the best.
Okay. We gotta try one day.
Yeah, I'll try it. I won't dish your pizza, but Angelo's.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to beat.
It was a
That's gonna
euphoric experience.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk about Giordano's from Chicago. That pizza
Hell no.
sucks.
Not Giordano's. No, Giovanni's in Fairborn. That's my.
That-
That's
yeah.
what I grew
Yep.
up on as a kid,
Yep.
and
Giovanni's.
that's my shit. It's
Yo,
a Chicago tavern.
I'm a Casano's guy too. We get
Casano's
that-
is great.
Dude,
Oh,
Casano's
that's
goes hard.
I like
pizza
Casano's.
goes fucking hard.
Casano's taco pizza.
I'm not a big taco guy. You know that. I don't like.
I do not know that. I
You
don't
do
know why
not?
you act like I know.
No, because
it,
you
dude.
got. I'm pretty sure you got a taco pizza one time we were setting up for Revolver.
I'm a big breakfast pizza fan too.
Casey's.
Casey's, great pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these
Put
places
us on.
I'm hearing for the first time ever. I've lived in Ohio for a year now. Never heard of it.
Casey's is a gas
Yeah,
station
it's a
that
gas
serves
station.
pizza.
Oh, okay.
It's very big in Iowa. They just started opening them in Ohio.
Yes, we just got
But
them.
bro, their pizza, unreal.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an Iowa show. If you guys pull through, have a little Casey's experience.
I mean, he is having an over bar match.
You know, we might have to pull up.
Yeah, I think we'll be there.
and
I like
AJ
the
won't
boys
be there. Oh, so
so,
we don't have to do that.
so I'd like y'all boys to pull through and experience Casey's.
Hell yeah.
We have Casey's in Dayton now too. It's not the same. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
not the
same.
same. I agree. It's not the same. You got to go literally to Iowa and experience it with them.
You got to try 3 things from Casey's: Casey's pepperoni, Casey's sausage, Casey's breakfast.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I want them all.
You get it.
I get it.
You get it.
So, Sam, is it?
Hey, we get it.
Sammy, is there a dream match that you haven't had yet?
Mick Foley, bro.
Mick Foley.
Yeah. As soon as he announced that he wanted to have one more match, me and Moxley were blowing up his phone.
I love that.
Like, dude, like, this needs to happen. Like, I've wrestled almost every wrestler. Like, I've got to be in the ring with John Cena when I was in WWE. I've got to freaking talk to The Undertaker and do stuff with The Undertaker. I've got to wrestle Finley. I've got to wrestle pretty much everyone I've ever wanted to wrestle in my life or learn from them and, like, be ring adjacent from them. Mick Foley's the only one I haven't.
I hope that dream comes true for you, man.
Terry Funk was another one, but
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
RP.
Yeah. RP Terry, bro.
Doesn't Mick want to wrestle again, like at least one more time?
Yeah, that was dude. He
He's trying, yeah.
on Twitter, like maybe 6 months ago at this point, he said, "Oh, I want to get in shape and do one more match." Dude, that day, me and John were both like, "Yo, we need to make this happen. Like, let's hit him up right now." But it seems like in the last couple months, he's kind of fizzled out of that. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
That sinks. That's such a shame, dude.
Light a fire under him somehow.
As a fan, I'd love to see him face Cardona.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd be down for that.
How old is Foley now?
Old,
Okay.
yeah.
There you go.
Late, if I'd take a guess, late 50s,
Okay.
and he had a rough career.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
People seem to forget that his main career, he retired at like 33.
Damn.
Is that right?
Yeah, like he retired from WWE at like 32, 33.
Damn. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
He
lie, I
still
thought
had that
was a lot
smaller
older.
run in TNA, but like his main career, like when he went through the cage with Triple H, I want to say he was like 32, 33 years old.
Wow.
Damn.
He put himself through a lot.
He sure did.
You know, he deserves it. He deserved an early retirement for sure.
Yeah, that's fair because he did a lot of like on-screen stuff that kind of makes us think it's not too long ago.
Yeah, he had a one-off, like he did the thing with Edge at WrestleMania, or he did like, but his like in-ring major career, like that was like the end of it. Like,
Yeah.
when he was wrestling full time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, okay. What's your favorite stipulation to be a part of?
Not cage matches. They're terrible to be a part of. I hate them.
Any cage?
Never had a good cage match.
Wow.
Ever.
Okay.
Is it because of the way it's structured, or like what don't you like about it?
I think there's, as much as we want to be like, as fans, we're like, oh, cage matches are really, really cool. There's not a lot you can do to them. You're confined to a cage. There's only so much you can do. You can't go outside the ring. You can't do this. You can't do that. There's only so much room. Controversial opinion. I love me a good battle royal.
Same,
I love
same.
me a good Royal Rumble.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Royal Rumbles are awesome, man. It's the
And
best.
speaking of Rumbles, I know we all have holiday things. We're doing a holiday show for Revolver December 21st in Richmond. I'd love for you guys to be part of we're going to do a holiday Rumble.
Oh yeah.
And that, if you guys are here, don't feel obligated, but I'd love to do something with you guys of that.
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
definitely be there.
Okay.
That'd be beautiful.
40 minutes from here.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. So
Yeah.
wait, so you said
Yeah.
there's like a 30-man Rumble?
Probably 20.
Okay, 20.
Santa's going to be in it.
Santa?
Shout out Santa.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know if I can compete with Santa.
Rocking around a Christmas
Saint
tree?
Nick?
You know, Santa's fucking.
And I heard a rumor AJ Francis might be in it too.
Is that
Boom.
right? Interesting.
It's
I'm
busted.
blowing up my phone like I want to do this Christmas show.
So you want the three of us in there and AJ at the same time? That's what you're saying?
Devil's advocate, bro.
I don't know if he wants that.
He just
know if he wants that either.
I think AJ just wanted to dress up as Santa.
Bro, you're really athletic.
Thank you.
Yeah, I get it.
No, absolutely.
I saw your video on Twitter. I agreed. I'm like, fullback written all over him.
Listen. I'll show you. I'll show you now.
Oh yeah.
He's going to do a 6:30 when he debuts.
Hell yeah, I am. First move. 6:30.
Like a
Ding,
world
ding, ding.
fire.
Lock up DDT 6:30.
That's right.
He's got the shooters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, damn right.
Is there any questions you guys have for Sami?
I do have a question, actually.
What?
So you train, new students to get into pro wrestling. What is like a common thing that you see trainees go through all the time that you like to fix or correct immediately?
I think the big one is sense of entitlement. Like, I've had to talk to a boy over here. I'm just playing. No, I think it's sense of entitlement, because I think we talked about social media earlier. We have fans who may not know the ins and outs of professional wrestling, like always blowing our minds of shit. They're always like, oh, you're so good. You're this, you're that, you're this. And I think I'm not saying him, I was just joking. I think a lot of young wrestlers listen to that and will see 10 retweets saying how good you are and not listen to veterans. Like, in my day and age, we just got our asses beat. Like, but we want to make this business better. Like, I hate that shit. Like, I'm not going to do that to people. Like, I'll never do it. I might yell at you. It's few and far between. Yeah. Like, I have bad days. Sometimes I take it
Everybody
out on
does.
Brent.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I've apologized.
It's okay. I've upgraded from mustache, so.
Yeah. Dude, it grew back great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot you even shaved it for a little bit.
Bro, I've been trying to grow a
didn't-
mustache like this for 30 years. Doesn't
damn.
grow.
Yeah, I can't. I can't grow hair out here.
But I think it's a sense of entitlement.
imagine
It's
that.
like, sure, it's great that more people have eyes on us than ever before, but like, appreciate the journey. The journey's rough. Like, the journey is like, before I became world champion and quote unquote made it, like, the time where you wanted to make it was way better than quote unquote making it.
No, that's very fair. That's very valid.
Is there something that you learned like deep into your career that you tell most people now?
You're never good.
Okay.
No one, even the best, is never good. Like, in 3 years from now, I will look at stuff that I did now and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? And I think we all do that. There was a time, like, especially when you're young and you start getting good bookings, start getting better, and you start getting some buzz, you're like, I'm the fucking man. I'm so good right now. And then you look back like 3 years later, you're like, oh, I had no fucking clue. Like, and so many old timers say that, like, you're never done learning in this business, because the business is never the same. The business changes constantly, and you got to figure out how to adapt and figure out that whole thing. Like, and I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, to be honest, you're never good. Even AJ Styles, in my opinion, one of the best wrestlers of all time. I guarantee he watches stuff from 3 years ago and be like, what the fuck was I thinking, dude?
You gotta always improve yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like
definitely,
for anything, you
definitely.
look at yourself and you go, oh man. Even content. I look at myself a couple of years ago and I'll go, oh man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Bro, I look at my editing from 3 years ago and thought, I was like, this should be on like television. And I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? That's a terrible font.
So, what made you want to open up a wrestling school?
Dude, like, I've had a hand, like, I never put this out there. I put it out here for you guys, a little exclusive.
Hey.
Like, dude, I've had a hand in, like, I'm very good, like, at helping people, quote unquote, finishing, like, getting them to the next level and figuring out, like, in my resume, off the top of my head, Shane Strickland, Rich Swann, MJF, Darby Allin, All the Rascals, Ace Austin, Ace Romero, like, I'm good at figuring out, like, hey, this guy has something. Let's figure out what it is, and like, let's try to fine tune that. But no, it's people's hard work. I just love, even this as a promoter. I'm not a promoter that just wants to hold someone down, and be like, no, don't do that. Work here. Like, I love seeing when something works out, or like someone gets a chance at like working for WWE or TNA or AEW. Like, that feels cool to me. Like, that's something I will always be a part of that mythos. Like, and no one can ever take that away from you. Being world champion is fucking cool, but at the end of the term, like, there's been a lot of world champions. Like, I'd rather be like, oh shit, that dude made a difference. Like, that's way more great on my resume than being a world champion.
And you're a great trainer, for real.
No, easily the best.
I'm just busy all the time now, man. I wish I could be at the school more. Dude, I've been so busy between Revolver, TNA, and other projects that I'm doing. I've just been like, now, like, I'm getting to the back half of my career. I'm getting a little older. I'm taking other roles behind the scenes at places, and it's a lot. It's always like, I tell him all the time, like, dude, like, I'm working like 12-hour days some days. That's not in ring. And I tell this to young wrestlers, the in-ring part.
When he hit the table, it stopped it.
Oh no, it's still going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're
Go
good,
ahead.
we're good.
I'm sorry. I thought my fault. A thing popped up. I apologize.
Back to what I was saying. The in-ring part's the easy part. It's everything else is the hard part. The traveling. We've had so many. We had a wrestler that was training at the school, like the first class with him at Pile Driver. That I was like, oh, he was the last person I thought would quit, but he was like, oh, dude, like I didn't realize there'd be so much travel. I didn't mean like that's 90% of our job is travel, dealing with people. And me and Mox have been like going on this like quote unquote vision quest for the last couple months. Like life is figuring out how to deal with people. Like all the adversities that we ever have to deal with in our life aren't, oh, this is so hard. It's like dealing with human beings, because human beings are unpredictable.
Right.
Do you have a favorite like Revolver match that's happened so far out of all of them?
I really like Speedball Kenta, because Speedball knocked Kenta's ass out, and that doesn't happen. Like, I will put that clip in every single Revolver video package from here to the end of time, because that doesn't happen. I really like a match that didn't get enough love, and it was like the first time they got a chance, all the Alpha Sigma 7 kids, to like step up. Them versus SGC.
Oh, yeah, we were there for that.
Because it was the first time I was like, okay, fuck, they're not afraid. They like did some shit. Like they're trying to earn their stripes. Like,
Yeah, thank you for that. I
also got to watch Caden hit his face on a guardrail, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that was nasty.
we set up the guard. We were like, okay, fuck it, let's go, and we just did it. And I look back on that match very fondly. I love going back and watching it all the time.
That was the first one I've ever seen of yours.
That's correct.
Yeah. I was blown away.
Heat 'em up, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great show. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got the opportunity to do that.
Speedball is also fantastic. We saw, I think my answer for that question is him versus Myron Reed. I forgot what show it was.
That was like
recently.
a few dating shows ago.
Yeah, it was this year.
I think like 3 dating shows ago.
Yeah, that match blew me
that was
away.
That was
So
awesome.
good.
That was
That was
awesome.
the opener too.
Speedball is one of those people, he's like nobody else in wrestling right now. Like, as much as we think, oh, this is the style, like, he's a different way of thinking of wrestling, which I might not always agree on and I argue with him about, but he's brilliant at what he does. Like, he really is. Like, he doesn't miss. I don't think he's missed since coming back to the States, since getting banned from America for 5 years.
It's crazy, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we talked about Myron Reed. That brother holds a golden ticket.
Sure does.
For the World Championship. It would be awesome to see Myron with the World
Bro,
title.
and I can see he's like getting frustrated. He seems like he's a forgotten rascal. People seem to forget that he's one of the rascals. Everyone else on WWE or TNA, they got to do that big thing at NXT this year. Like, I can tell that's bothering Myron, because at the end of the day, like, again, devil's advocate, Myron might be the best out of all of them. And I think Myron has like stepped over the last year to be like, yo, I ain't just a rascal. Like, and I think in the next year at Revolver in general and just in professional wrestling, I think people are going to take notice of that.
I feel like he wrestles with a chip on his shoulder for real.
For sure.
He's another one that doesn't miss.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
At all. And dude, even if you look at how he looks now compared to a year ago, dude, he's ripped. He put on like 30 pounds. He's huge now. Like, he's put it together finally. And like, it's great seeing that, because I remember when he was still wrestling in her Under Armour shirt and shitty pants back in Rockstar Pro Wrestling back in the day. I was like, bro,
Rockstar, my God.
please stop. He's one of my favorite guys in the business right now, though. Like, he doesn't miss.
Yeah, I love Myron as well.
Well, Brent, do you have anything? Does anybody else have any last questions before we wrap up?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with your Bengals, dude?
Damn.
Hey, we won 3 games in a row.
Damn right.
But I'm not one of those fans. It's freaking Zach Taylor. He's the worst coach in the league.
I saw your tweet. You want him gone?
What?
You want him gone?
Gone. I was hammered at the game. Like, bro, I was hammered at the game. And after we lost to the Ravens because of dumb coaching decisions, I was like, he needs to be gone. Like, gone. We hold on to coaches way too long. If it wasn't for, I'm telling you this right now, fuck you, Zach Taylor. If it wasn't for Joe Burrow, you would not be a Super Bowl coaching team. Like, you're lucky you got Joe Burrow and he pretty much coaches that offense. Because people seem to forget the Bengals have like the best. They've scored more points in the NFL than anyone this year.
Yeah, your defense has definitely held y'all back.
Our defense sucks and our play calling sucks.
Yeah.
Going into overtime and then running the ball 4 times in overtime
Just a missed field goal.
to try to kick a 55-yard field goal is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I don't want to talk about it.
Heard that. Boys,
I think
I'm just ready for them to play 2K, so we can wrap this up.
Bro,
I
real.
forgot about
That belt's looking good with the garlic around it and everything.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to
Suck.
disrespect the Gula Fala, by the way. Thank you very much. All right, this is a symbol of me being the chief of this group. All right, we don't have to disrespect it now. But I'll put this title on the line if you want. We can do a Draft Wars video.
I'm not playing. Like, bro, come on.
All right,
All right.
all right. I'm cool with
Sounds
that.
like it's time to wrap it up. Sammy,
yeah.
where can they find you?
I don't care. I hate social media. Check out Wrestling Revolver at
Bingo.
PW Revolver
Bingo.
on all social media platforms. And also check out TNA Bound for Glory this Saturday, October, what is it, the 28th, I believe?
I don't know.
I think it's the 28th. Don't quote me. Check it out. We're doing great things.
Aaron, where can they find you?
You can find me teaming up with Jaron eventually down the line to whoop Sami Callihan and Rich Swan's ass all night long in WWE 2K, okay? That's how we getting down. Simply Better AM all platforms.
Bro, your guys' entire things are really good at 2K. How bad are you going to feel when me and Swan fuck you guys up?
That's not gonna happen. We're not even
Okay.
worried. We ain't
Okay.
worried about that.
Let's start talk. Let's start. Let's
I
wrap-
ain't
let's wrap-
scared
let's
because I ain't
wrap
afraid
this
to
up.
lose.
Okay.
We ain't afraid to lose either.
You have way more to lose at this point than I do.
We're just simply better.
At 2K lore, bro.
You know?
Jaron, where can they find you? Because, brother, I want to watch this so bad.
You can find me Small Afro on YouTube.
You can find me in Iowa in December. Season finale, Pro Wrestling Revolver. Main
Chloe's
event.
gonna fuck you guys
And
up, dude.
I'm gonna fuck them up too. You can find me there, Brandon.
So convincing.
You can find me at BDE on YouTube. You can find me everywhere else over there. And we'll see you guys next time.
So loud
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Again.
All right.